conditions and events of your life are your children formed from the molds of your subconscious. Now, this is something that we have already discussed before. We know that the subconscious creates your reality, and here Neville Goddard is speaking your reality as a reference to being your child, that you are creating it actively because of your subconscious beliefs. And here comes the difficult part. They are made in the image and likeness of your innermost feeling. Now, here Neville Goddard is saying, and this is a very hard pill to swallow, that your current reality is what you want in your innermost feeling. This is your innermost belief that this is how life is meant to be. I mean, you see life working out very well for so many people out there, many people around you. But why doesn't it happen to you? Why don't the good things and miracles show up in your life? Is it because in the innermost state of being, in your innermost heart, you feel that this is how life is meant to be? That life is meant to be difficult, it is meant to be a struggle, or is it meant to be easy? And this narrative is created by our environment and our past life experiences. But we can change that. We need to consciously pick our new thoughts, to consciously change our subconscious mind and choose our new reality. Because that is very important. That is the only way you can change things, is by changing your subconscious mind. And it again says here, as in heaven, so on earth. As in the subconscious, so on earth. 1/3 of our life is spent in sleep. So before we go to sleep, it becomes very essential that we already train it. We push it towards a direction where we want to go ourselves. We need to guide our subconscious mind before we go to sleep, because in sleep, your subconscious mind is most active. So before you're going to sleep, if you pray or speak affirmations, or you think the thoughts that are related to the feeling and situation that you want to be in, you impress it, and that is what it gets to work while you sleep. Nothing stops you from realizing your objective, save your failure to feel that you are already that which you wish to be. So here Neville Goddard is making another bold claim, is that you already have the potential to become everything you want. And by potential, it means that it is already within you. You can become the greatest in anything. You can become whatever you imagine yourself to be, because you have the potential within you. You already have that spark. You already have the God-given gifts in you to become what you want to be. But for you to realize that, you need to be in a state of feeling. You need to imagine, you need to dream. Before you go to sleep, you need to feel, walk, talk, how this person would feel, walk and talk. When you have achieved that what you want, and when you have become that which you aspire to be, how is that person feeling at that time? What thoughts is this person thinking? What feelings is this person feeling? How does this person talk? How does this person walk? These are the things you need to start embracing in life. These are the things you need to start focusing on, because when you are feeling and actively living in the state of this person, then that person you must become. You make things easier. In fact, this is what it says, that subconscious is then feeling that this has already happened. So now it would attract the things that are likeness to your mindset, the things that are on the same page and wavelength as your thoughts at that point of time and feeling. It is going to attract more of those things. So more of those opportunities. The opportunities you want, they will come to you much sooner if you were to act, talk, and feel like the person already with all those things. I hope I'm doing a great job of making this make sense to you. Your subconscious gives form to your desires only when you feel your wish fulfilled. So you have to accept, you need to have that belief, that childlike faith and belief that what you want has already happened. It has happened. Yes, maybe it hasn't arrived yet, but it has already happened. When you show that faith, that is when things move. That is because your belief affects your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind creates your reality. What is your innermost feeling? What is your innermost state right now? And how to check that, or maybe to realize what you are thinking and feeling inside the depths of your heart, is by looking at the world around you, looking at your environment and your life right now in the present moment. If you are in a struggle, maybe that is what you're glorifying within the depths of your heart, or maybe you have taught yourself to feel and think that this is what you deserve. So you need to change that, and you can change that with sleep and also with prayer. These are the two techniques that Neville Goddard constantly talks about. So use sleep and affirmations or prayer to change your thoughts, to take your thoughts from your current state to a better state, and then sustain that feeling. Live with that. Live with the faith that it has already happened. And when you do that before sleep, your mind will actively get to work. So keep doing this, keep practicing, be disciplined. Every night you go to bed, do that before it. Think better thoughts, think wise thoughts, because your dominant thoughts is what you see in your real life. Your dominant thoughts are a result of your innermost feeling. So when you change the state of your feeling, your thoughts will change. When your thoughts change, your subconscious mind changes, because your beliefs are now being changed. What has been your dominant thoughts becomes your dominant truth. What is your truth? Your truth is your belief. Your belief becomes your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind ends up creating that reality. So that will be all for today. Thank you so much for listening. See you tomorrow.